Hello, fellow peasants. Tonight I'll be reviewing the 4K transfer for Terrifier 3. Alright guys, so I watched Terrifier 3 on 4K. Walmart canceled my order last minute and I had to go to Walmart and pick one up. Luckily, I got one. I had to scramble last minute and I got the last one that was in stock in my area. So I lucked out. Because this baby isn't even on Amazon, at least the one I have. The one I have is not on Amazon right now currently. It's sold out and sold out in a lot of other places. So good luck finding it. I hope you can find a copy from anywhere, okay. So what do we got going on here? We have a 4K resolution. We have an aspect ratio of 2391, which is the original theatrical aspect ratio. We have HDR10 on this baby. We have an audio mix here of DTS HD Master Audio 5.1. So that's what we're rocking with here. What does it look like in terms of clarity? This movie does not look super clear, okay? It was muddy, grain was added in post-production, and it's, even in theaters, it was not a crystal clear image. It was a bit of an old school throwback, gritty, grimy, grainy image. So you're probably wondering, why even get the 4K? Well, I'll get into that in a bit, but it does look good. It looks nice. Even the fake grain in this resolves nicely. Has a nice texture to it, okay? So overall, I can't say on detail, this is a game changer. Let's get into the HDR. The HDR is the main reason. It is 90% of the reason to get this release. Now, if you don't have 4K capabilities and you only have Blu-ray capabilities, here's what I would say to do. Look, this is only $3 more than the standard Blu-ray. So even if you don't have a 4K setup, just buy this, because in the future you might want to upgrade. It doesn't hurt to have both. You're only going to spend a couple extra bucks. So go ahead and get this. If you absolutely can't find a 4K copy, go get the standard Blu-ray and then eventually, if you find one later down the road, get that. But I'm just going to tell you here right now that I think that the 4K really pops with the HDR. It looks just like it did in theaters, okay, guys? Like, the picture quality overall, between resolution and color, everything here looks just like it did in theaters, but it has a little bit more saturation that just gives it this nice, vibrant look. Now, it's not overdone. It's done just right. I think it looks excellent, especially the scene where Art the Clown is in the bar and he's hanging out with Santa Claus and all that. Those reds in that bar just pop off the screen. Art's suit throughout the film pops off the screen. The white of his mask is very white. The Christmas lights around the houses, the snow on the ground, everything here looks vibrant and beautiful. It looks great here. Not that the film didn't look great in theaters by any means, but just that extra push of HDR here with, the nice contrast and the bright lights, it really, really boosts the overall look of the film. That's about it, really. I just want to let you know, like, in terms of actual detail, like resolution, you're not going to see that big of a leap over the standard Blu-ray here. The HDR is where this really shines, okay? The HDR is the reason to get the 4K. The 4K is hard to come by right now, okay? So if you just want to get the standard Blu-ray because that's what's laying around and that's what is more readily available, go get that. But in the future, try to get your hands on this because this is a Christmas horror film and the Christmas colors just pop on this baby, okay? But yeah, I'm just going to be honest. In terms of resolution, you're not really going to see a difference between this and the 1080p, okay? It's just what they've done in post with the grain, the fake grain. that they've added to create like an old school grindhouse aesthetic. It's just not going to give you that look. They have muddled the resolution they originally shot in with that grain. Now I will say this: I could see how the 4K maybe resolves that fake grain a little better than maybe the 1080p, but that's probably negligible difference. So all in all, guys, I am very pleased with the look of this 4K. It's what I wanted. I wanted it to look like it did in theaters, and it does, and it looks even better. It looks better because of the boost in saturation. I'm pleased with this release. God, I can't even fucking talk. I'm very pleased with the release. I now have all 3 of the Terrifier films. I don't have the first one on 4K. I only have the first one on standard Blu-ray, and it looks excellent. The first Terrifier on standard Blu-ray looks great. I have the second on 4K, and now I have the third on 4K. And there's multiple people who are selling this right now. Cinedime, Umbrella, I think one's called HMV maybe, I think, is also doing a Terrifier release or something like that. I think I said that right. But anyway, guys, go out and get you Terrifier 3, whether that be on 4K or Blu-ray. I would opt for the 4K, but if you can't find it, go get the Blu-ray. It's a kick-ass movie. Go watch it. If you don't like a lot of blood, if you can't handle a lot of blood, don't go watch this. This isn't a typical Christmas movie. It's a killer clown at Christmas, so it's not a kid's movie or anything like that. So, but yeah. That's it, guys. Have a good one, peasants. Peace out. Bye-bye.